Alright, so these are Moogles from the Final Fantasy series. And though their design changes from game to game, one thing is for sure, they are all super cute. So I thought, why not put Moogles on your nails? This tutorial shows you how to make a stylized Moogle nail, as well as a cute little peeking Moogle, complete with fuzzy pom-pom. After you use a base coat, prep your pinky, middle, and index nails for a French manicure. Here I'm using 2 coats of a new polish called Shear Me Now by Hansen. Next, paint a French tip. I'm using an opalescent white by ORLY called ORLY Platinum, but you can always use just a regular plain white. Now, take a dotting tool, or a bobby pin, or something with red polish, and make dots along the split between the white tip and the rest of the nail. I tended to get between 3 and 4 dots per nail. This color is Ruby Deer by Glaze. A black striper to make the antenna is next, but this was sort of an afterthought, and I think it kind of clutters up the nail a little, so you could skip it if you wanted to. Then, a purple firework burst with a striper to represent the Moogle's wing. Press the striper down in one spot and release pressure as you curve it a bit. Here I just used the tip of the striper to make a dot, but you could use a small dotting tool or a toothpick to do this. A little black rhinestone would also look really cute, but I couldn't find mine. All that's left for the stylized Moogle nail is a top coat, and it's done. Now, on to making the Moogle. Paint 2 coats of a light purple base. This one is OPI's Rumpl's Wiggin. You might want a fast drying top coat here because you want this base to be completely dry before you do the next step. Seriously. I'm very impatient, and I actually didn't wait long enough, so I messed up the base color, as you'll see in a second. Anyway, once it's dry, you'll want a piece of tape and some scissors. Cut the tape at a shallow diagonal on both sides, and then across the bottom, to make a sort of upside-down trapezoid shape like I've done here. Then, tap the tape against one of your fingers. The oil from your skin will remove some of the stick of the tape, so it's less likely to pull up the base color. Now, decide how much of the Moogle you want showing, and stick down the tape on your purple nail. I went about 1/3 of the way, maybe halfway down or so. Lightly pat to secure, and then get your opalescent white or plain white again. Paint right over the tape. Just cover the whole end well with white or off-white polish. I'd suggest 2 coats, especially if you're using a darker background color than I am, to make sure it covers. Then, before it sets completely, pull the tape off. As you can see here, I pulled out some of the base coat, but it's pretty easily fixed with a little extra effort. Now you can use a black striper to make 2 little happy eyes for your Moogle friend. Also an antenna, which is just a little line up from the top of his head to the middle of the open space or so. Then, use the red nail polish and a dotting tool to make an oblong red nose. I find the easiest way is to tap the dotting tool, and then lift it a little and drag it down to the edge of your nail. Next, clean up if you made a mess like I did with some acetone in a brush, or a Q-tip, or a polish remover pen, or something like that. Then, just put on a top coat, and you're finished. Wait, I think we're missing something. Oh, right, his little pom-pom. Now you can either just dot it on with a red polish and a dotting tool before the top coat, or you can make it fuzzy for something fun. I'm making it fuzzy with flocking powder, which you can get on eBay or in most craft stores. Make sure your nail is totally dry to touch before you continue. Then, make a dot, either with the top coat or with the red polish like I'm doing. Then just press your finger in the flocking powder, and use a fan brush or some other kind of soft, dry brush to dust off the excess. No top coat on top of the fuzzy parts though, it will ruin the effect. I tried to also show you how to do the little wing on my thumb, but for some reason it didn't record, so I guess that means we're done. Like I always say, definitely feel free to mix it up. I only went with Moogles on my left ring finger and my right thumb, and on my right hand I painted the word Kupo across my nails, because that's how you write out the sound that Moogles make. But I think actually a whole 10 fingers full of Moogle would be super, super cute. But do whatever you want. The possibilities are only limited by your own creativity. Also, it might be super fun to wear this manicure with a chocobo pedicure. If you want a tutorial for this pedi, let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching the tutorial, and I hope you decide to try out this design for yourself. Please rate this video if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more tutorials. And as always, I hope your life is full of color.